They sent me to an oncologist who decided to send me to a really good hospital in the area for cancer, and I was excited about that, so I thought that was probably a good place to be. I wasn't there for about a month, and they wanted to talk life expectancy and told me there was nothing they could do at that point, and they considered it stage 4. He took my hand and he's like, let's talk about life expectancy, and I got really mad. And I actually told him not to dare put a date in my head. I didn't want that, I didn't want to think about that, and that wasn't going to happen. And I had 2 kids at home that, you know, and I've always said this, I'm sure I'm not the best mom out there, but I'm their mom and they needed me here, so it wasn't an option. It was time for my daughter's volleyball game, so I stopped and I went to the game, and one of the moms, she actually works here at St. Joe's, had said to me, so what's going on with you? What are they doing? And I said, well, right now, not a whole lot. And she said, I want you to come see one of our doctors. Will you go? And I had nothing to lose, so of course I went. She got me in within 2 days. He agreed to see me. It was Dr. Fryman. And I woke up that morning actually feeling really good. I can remember that. I had a really good feeling, and I went in, I gave him my scans. He left the room and came back in 5 minutes and told me he could get it off. And he was confident. I just felt good because he was very confident that he knew he could do that. And plus he said to me, you're 45, I can't believe, I mean, you're this young and no one has tried to do anything. You're supposed to be in for at least 10 days when you have a Whipple surgery, which is what I had. And my surgery was on a Friday, and I begged him to let me go Friday night because my daughter's senior homecoming dance was Saturday night, and I wanted to be there for pictures. So the only way I could do that is if I walked a lot. So I walked those hallways. I could probably walk those hallways in my sleep. Everyone was so nice. The nurses were great. They were wonderful. They, you know, they knew I wanted to walk. I wanted to get out of there, and I got out of there at 9 o'clock on Friday night. So, and the nurses in Dr. Fryman's office, I have never, I think, at any doctor's office had such caring people when I go in there. Like, I want to go see them when I leave here. I haven't seen them in a very long time, and I know it was probably like 2 years ago I went over and I saw them, and they remembered me like it was yesterday, gave me hugs, how are you doing? Like, they're just, it's almost like, you know, they became a family that you don't see very much, but when you do, you get excited. When I turned 40, I can remember crying, like, oh my goodness, you know, like, I'm 40, I've lived half my life, and I was looking at things. And once I got through the surgery and everything, I was like, I will never again, like, hide my age. If somebody asked me, and like right now, last month, I will proudly say I turned 51 years old. And so it's little things like that. Every year I'm here, I'm happy to be here, so age doesn't matter, it's what I do with those years. And when I had 2 very well-known cancer hospitals, you know, turn me away and basically say it's not even worth the surgery, for someone to do that and say, I do think it's worth this surgery, you know, that was very important. But the miracle part, I have a strong belief in God, and I have a lot of faith, and I think He gave the surgeons the skills, and I think His hand was at it too, so I definitely feel like it was a miracle. So, and as of last month, I was 5 years cancer-free.